I hate when stuff like this happens. When you have a players coach that's a little bit lenient and he allows you to get away with stuff, and all players aren't treated equal. You know that
Yes.
all aren't treated equal. Now I understand some people obviously have that C on their chest, who you are, notoriety, being a veteran, but there's certain things that you just can't do because when they see one person do it, then everybody else tries to do it. But everybody else know they can't get away with it based on who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And now that everybody's losing, now that we're losing, now everybody talking. When you're winning, it's quiet as a mouse. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Now stuff is leaking out. Players that play for Mike McDaniel. When you get a player coach, a coach that's vulnerable, a coach that's fun, that's entertaining, that's very very loose. Trying to think who could I compare like a Sean McVay. I'm not saying coaching style. I'm just saying one that you can relate to. He ain't Tom Coughlin. He ain't
Right.
Bill Parcells, if you know what I mean. So he's a little bit more lenient. And I guess you had some players that took advantage of that. And I'm not saying that the fact that players are taking advantage of it why we losing, but some of those mistakes that's going on the field, it's a part of discipline, huh? That's a part of discipline. And when it comes to discipline, that also reflects the coaching. So when there's certain things you allow, like coming late and being tardy, it leaks onto the fucking field.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we seen.
They lack leadership. See,
Come on, man.
Losing reveals character.
Mm.
You see, when I told you, when we first started talking, and Mike Shanahan told me something, and everybody, oh, Shannon, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You never accept anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss. I promise you. Playing 14 years old, Joe, you played 11 plus. You know they did this when they was winning. They did the exact same thing. You never tolerated a win what you wouldn't in a loss. If it was okay when you was winning, why isn't it okay when you're losing? Right. Because you allowed them to establish.
Let's go. I'm gonna get at least fifth by myself.
Like give you
don't need nobody.
Of how players decide what to build.
Well, come here, straight down.
See, when you got a strong foundation, nothing will ever crumble.
Mm.
Your foundation wasn't strong. Your foundational pieces was not strong.
Right.
And therein lies you start to split. Instead of the matter of fact that they said current and former players are talking, it just tells you to the egregiousness of it. Tells you the egregiousness of it. You'll hear things, Ocho.
Yeah.
I ain't no reporter. I ain't breaking that. They gonna get mad. How you know, Shannon? How you know you not there? Now they talking.
Got it. Got both of them.
What's up, guys? Mystic Zach here. Welcome back to Double Coverage. So what's cracking thing, bro? Why do you...
Now, this is what we know, chat. Based on this, over the last couple of years, when y'all say sources don't know what they're talking about, y'all know they done their homework. Somebody in that organization's talking. And it ain't just higher-ups, it's players.
Yeah.
They're talking. And this is what happens when you put the wrong people in place. This is what you get. Remember I told you, Ocho, I've always tried it when I was played. I always try to do the right thing because people would watch it. They would watch it. Because they're looking and say, man, and I can't wait till I get me about year 8, 9, and I get some, and I play really well. That ain't what you want, Ocho.
Yeah.
You want your best players to be professional. Now, a pro and a professional are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
A professional is the task, is the job that you have. A pro is how you do said job. They're two different things.
We good.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Okay.
I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised.
Right.
You're not surprised by the names that were mentioned. I just hate it that it's the names that mentioned. I really do. I hate it. I hate it that the names that are mentioned. Because Jalen Ramsey's had a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
Tyreek got a Hall of Fame career. Not a good look either. Why? Ocho, that's what I don't get, Ocho. When was this? A guy could just leave practice. If this what's being reported, Ocho, is true, a guy Ocho, did you ever have that? A guy just left practice? Just leave. I told Ocho, just leave, not injured, just leave. Man, forget this. I'm about here. Or a guy, I mean, I've heard the guy just leaving, man, they get mad or frustrated, and they leave. Just leave. When did that, Ocho, did that take place when you played? What that must have came. What was that?
Yeah, you got to understand. We had a different setup. Willie Anderson.
We good.
Big Bobby.
Ain't nobody coming
They
from
not
there. That's the
Andrew
storm.
Whitworth. Walking out of who practice? Brian Simmons, the Keo Spikes. Walking out of what practice?
Let's go
Man, them dudes with a man. I'm saying me in general, as great as I was during that time, man, they would have yoked me up. I'm being honest.
I believe you. I believe, yeah. And that's what should happen.
Hey, Big Willie, man, please, man, it would have yoked me up. Man, who the fuck you think you is? No, now we don't do that. It's already bad enough. We don't need you to be no distraction. Now, what you do on the field, that's one thing. You doing your job. But off of it, at practice, oh no, I want no problem. Oh no.
Let me tell you what I think happened. They think Brian Flores is too far this way. And so what do? Instead of having somebody in the middle, you go too far that way.
Right.
Look how much space is up in there, Ocho.
Yeah.
There's a lot of room for players to maneuver up in there.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
You think players, forget Jalen Ramsey and Tyreek, you think players would have showed up late or walked out of practice with Brian Flores at the head?
Hell no.
Goddamn right. He got there.
Absolutely not.
A fool. It's different kinds of coaches, different kinds of mentalities. Certain coaches, hell, he don't even have to say nothing. It just
They don't respect.
aura. It's just who he is.
They
You
don't
know not
respect
to play with him like that.
Yeah.
Man, what we do? What's the answer? What's the answer? Give me your honest opinion. Give me honest. What do the Dolphins need to do? What do we need to do?
They clean the house. They're clean the house. They're gonna clean the house.
Whoa, slow down. Clean who?
They're gonna clean the house.
You think so?
Tyreek's gone after this season, if not by the trade deadline. They've already got rid of Jalen Ramsey. Yes. They're changing the culture. Am I going to be shocked? I'm surprised Mike McDaniel is still there. Because when you say you finding players, obviously that has to come out of payroll. Obviously you have to write it up, what they're being fined for. Why are you taking money from them? General manager sees that.
So you got to understand the situation that we, Dolphins fans, myself, people have been fans for this organization, me, since 1978. If you say we're cleaning house, we're basically hitting the reset button. And before we get a competitive team, will be a very long time from now, because you know how long it takes to rebuild yourself back up to being a winning organization.
Yeah, you can't win with leaders like that. Can't win with leaders like that. I mean, I wish I could, dress it up for you nice, chat, but you can't. You can't. You have to have an extra. If those guys are your leaders, I'm talking about your main leaders.
Yeah.
You think Tyreek did this with Andy Reid? Ram didn't do this with McVay either.
Different culture. Different coaches.
Why, Ocho? Don't you want to win? You can see when I say guy, I tell you. Guys say they want to win, but do they really want to win? Are they doing the thing? Because it's just not what you do. Ocho, you win Monday through Friday. You just play the game on Sunday. You win the game on Monday through Friday. I don't get it. I don't. I can't.
Remember, when these issues were arising, when these issues were happening, they actually were winning. That's when the issues occur. When you are winning and you understand what you get on Sunday, then the coaches are a little more lenient with some of the stuff away. We had the same issue in Pittsburgh. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You know? See, we didn't get to see that part until it came to a head. So enough was enough.
Production and tolerance.
Yeah,
As long as production is here,
yeah,
tolerance can be here.
right.
Tolerance would never outweigh production.
Mm.
When Tyree was getting 1,900 yards, you didn't hear a thing. You see how high his production was?
Very
His
high.
tolerance was up there too. He had 900 last year. Production dropped. Tolerance was still up here. Oh no.
Right. We gotta get me on Bull in a rightful situation so that he can flourish.
Ocho, he came from a structured Ocho. Normally when you come from a structured environment, if you go look at somebody in the military, more times than not always, what are they? Always on time.
Yeah, very disciplined, huh? Very
Go look at the way they keep their homes. Very tidy.
Yeah,
So no matter, even when they leave the military, they kind of still gravitate towards that.
yeah. Very OCD in the general. It's just in the way they live.
Yes. So it's surprising to me. No, it's not. It's not. Players say they will, but they actually think just winning the game is winning. You win in practice, you win in meetings, you win in the training room, you win in the meeting rooms. That's what you win. They just looking at winning on Sunday. That's not the only way you win. You win Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
That's when you win. I just don't get it. I don't. And I'm never you're not gonna make me understand because, like I said, I mean, what do you got to do, Ocho? How are you late? I can see if you leave with somebody that got two jobs, Ocho, and they got off the one job late, get to the. I get it. I don't know another player that has another job.
Right.
He got one job, making 30 million. One guy making 22, 23 million, and you late.
Oh,
You
I've been late before. It wasn't a continuous occurrence though.
Yes, yeah, Ocho, we
I
get it.
can tell you when it was. It was in goddamn December, and I opened the door, and the snow everywhere.
Mhm.
It took me forever to get out the goddamn parking lot.
I get it. Look, everybody I think is. I mean, I shouldn't say everybody, but most players have been late at least once.
Yeah.
But I don't think what they're talking about is a once occurrence.
Reoccurring.
Yes. Ocho, like I said, one time, hey, it ain't gonna happen. But see, that's how Mike was. Overweight, Mike gonna hit you for $50 a pound. It's just what it is. You late to the meetings, hey, you can pay the normal fine or you can pay it in cash in front of the team. The choice is yours. Now, I'm telling you, Mike will get rid of you.
Hey,
You can't win because you're fostering a culture that as the old guys start to move away, this is what you're gonna be left with.
yeah.
And so that's what do they always say, Ocho? You try to get the bad apple out because the bad apple will spoil the rest of the apples.
But listen, sometimes your bad apple is also sometimes your best player.
Yeah. Therein lies the problem.
I say sometimes.
Yes. And therein lies the problem. Why let me ask you a question. Why did the Patriots win so much? Who was their hardest worker?
Well,
You see the foundation that he laid?
yeah.
I guarantee you it's the same way in Kansas City. When you get your best player, and they're the hardest workers. Michael Jordan, your Bryant, your Josh Allens, your Patrick Mahomes, your Peyton Mannings, your Tom Brady's. It's easy to follow those guys.
Yeah.
But you got to have a strong. That guy got to be strong. And guys don't want to let guys like that down.
Damn, man.
It's bad. We knew it was bad. Ocho, we knew it was bad.
I know, we knew it was bad, but what
Not like this bad, huh?
Huh?
I said we knew. Go ahead.
I knew it was bad. I'm just saying the way we played tonight, the fight that we showed, the resilience that we showed, that in the whole world they doubting us. Oh, y'all don't stand a chance. Y'all can get run out the stadium. Buffalo from the beat y'all headed. No, we played good competitive football with three mistakes. And I hate to blame it, but that cost us the chance to tie the game.
Mm-hmm.
It cost us.
Yeah.
It just did.
Summer's wrapping up, and life is picking back up. Early mornings, long days, and a to-do list that doesn't quit. And neither should you. Who has time to slow down due to body pain? That's why there's Aleve, to keep you going. With just one pill, Aleve delivers longer-lasting body pain relief per dose compared to other leading OTC branded pain relievers. Aleve helps keep you moving from sunup to sundown with up to 12 hours of pain relief per dose, so you can keep moving and be ready for whatever's next. Use as directed.
I'm at, it's 4. There's 2 over here. Yes, yeah. Ugh.